Suzuki, Dreamer, Kane.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. The first 20 minutes was action packed. You had two, three, four fights going on at the same time, and
They're all fans of Free For All. I'm still trying to convince Dewalt to do another one, maybe less players. Terror's not a big fan, but the rest seem to like it.
oh, okay. So this is Nemu versus Dewalt.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so top left Zerg, you got Nemu, and on the top right Ross player you have the one, the only Dewalt. I think he's still undefeated in our show matches, is he not?
He had a show match with Scan, a and we uploaded the videos of that on the YouTube. I can ruin it for you. Yeah, he lost. We showed that last week.
No, I watched it. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
right before Minerals hopped on. Yeah. So it was on those 3 weird maps. Him and Scan were playing. He's ready to go, man. Like always down for a show match.
Yeah, he's such a solid player, man. Watching Dewalt, his timing, he doesn't do anything super flashy or out of the norm, but his builds are so solid, and his timing whenever he leaves his base, it's kind of like watching like a Scan or Flash or a top Terran player like that. Just that timing push that always decides the game. That's what it's like watching.
I like how he plays the Koreans, man. Because some players have an attitude like I'm not going to get better by playing these people, or they're really good, or they just treat Korean players like they shouldn't be played against as foreigners. But Dewalt doesn't care. He'll play as good of a player he can get to get better. I think that's a good attitude, especially when you're that good. Losing isn't easy, right?
Oh yeah.
And to be able to take those losses, that's cool, man.
Or losing, primarily for me, it's kind of like losing games you should win. Even depending, it doesn't even matter what stage it's on. Even if you're playing for money or not playing for money, or
right,
it's your map, it's your favorite matchup. Losing games that you shouldn't lose. There's nothing worse.
Well, some people consider this to be a lopsided matchup.
Really?
We had it anyways. This was from a while ago, man.
Was it?
Yeah, maybe 2, 3. We're so backed up. We have so many replays.
See, I can't remember what Nemu is like. I can't remember if he's I'm obviously he's a really good Zerg, S rank, but I can't remember.
I don't know if he's S rank. I know A around there. He played 1v1 with Liquid Drone.
Look at that Ling. Dewalt, as soon as his Ling was coming out, he had both his Zealot and his Probe attacking that same Ling to make sure he sniped it before he got any hits in. Smart play by Nemu, picking off that Probe early. Now Dewalt's going to have to kind of hide and jab at some of these drones. Now right here, when you've got these two Zealots, what I actually see, I think it was Bonnet, what he'll actually do is he'll wedge one Zealot in behind that mineral, between those 3 mineral patches, and then the other one he'll have sticking out the side. So 2 Zealots can hit the same link at the same time. It actually does more damage than just back-to-back Zealots. I was actually like, holy shit, I just learned something about Brood War, a game that I've played for over 20 years.
Bonnet and Dewalt, man, the best of the best. Top 2 foreigners, if I'm not mistaken.
At least at their respective races, I would agree with that. Oh, and he did not hold position as Zealot. Oh, okay, he fixed it. I was kind of scared for a second there. I thought we were going to get Ling run in. So I've had a couple people asking for a 2 vs 2 show match again, since it's been so long since we've done one. We've kind of got one in the works. We're really just trying to wait and see what we can do for show matches and stuff like that. I mean, what do we have going on right now? A B rank, an A rank, and an S rank game every night, or every weekend, both nights.
Friday, Saturday, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, so doing 6 show matches, twice a week. It's kind of tough to set up. But now we've got some players interested. I did have someone reach out to me, some high-ranking 2 vs 2 players, saying they wanted to do they wanted a rematch, and I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be interested in seeing it. Now we may not do a show match; they may just be interested in just rematching each other. But we'll just have to see how that plans out.
2 vs 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good if we can get it together. But it's lining up everybody's schedule and stuff.
Well, the cool thing with the reps, man, is they can just do it themselves, and I think they play around the same time.
Right. Well, it's still a time issue for these players. Dewalt sneaking out some zealots out of this expansion right here. He knew that this Hydra was going to poke away at him, so he decided to get a drone or 2 before they fell. Corsair out on the map, doing some scouting. Instead of opting for the Citadel archive, excuse me, he's just going to drop 3 more gateways and get the leg speed with +1. Kind of a timing attack. I've hatched from reserve. Nemu spreading out some Zerglings on the map. Checking for any kind of probe scouting or sneaky expansions. Feed is now done, and +1 will probably be done in another 15 seconds. And here he goes. Dewalt is off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what kind of damage you get done here.
I like your sound effects better. Dun, 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 dun. I can't do it.
All right, so he's drawing out these Zerglings and Hydralisks out on the map, and he's using this opportunity to pick off a couple Overlords in the process. Here comes the DT sneaking in, baby.
2 Overlords.
Here. If he can get this 3rd Overlord, I think he's starting to back off now. I don't know if he's aware of this Overlord over here.
You should be rooting for your people, man. The Zergies. You switch sides, man.
I'm not rooting for anybody. If I see a certain type of play, I root for that play, but I may want them to lose in the long run. You never know.
Oh God, yes.
I'm everywhere. Like I'm all down for seeing an Arbiter drop just get demolished, but turned around and I want the Protoss to win anyways. Kind of like you see like all these mass turrets lined up and mines all over the Terran's base, and you're like, okay, this is just going to get annihilated. The Protoss pours everything into it, and it dies for nothing. Sorry, but that's fun to me. Oh, loses a Corsair. He's only got 1 left. There's 50 health left. Here comes an attack. Great storm. 2nd storm drop. 3rd storm drop. Making an Archon. this is gonna get cleaned up though. Ow. Dewalt got 8 up on that attack. He says, "Worry not. I have 8 gateways. I'm good." Green range is almost done. This DT's put in some work though. Oof. 4 kills on that DT so far. Stray Hydralisk getting picked off. Dewalt working on that +1 armor. About 90% done.
You know what this map needs? Just like 50 more critters. Just 50. Zealots.
You and your critters, man.
You know the map Crazy Critters? Have you heard of it? It's old school. There's critters everywhere. You can't build shit. You gotta kill them. Possibly the greatest map of all time.
That's why no one plays it, right?
Well, you know, maps that have all sorts of obstacles. Why can't like critters become part of the norm in SC maps? That's all I'm saying, man.
Oh, Zerg's getting a little bit of surround on this Protoss. There's not really enough on the backside.
He's got the high ground, man. I've been told that means something. I think Nemu is a solid player, man.
If you're a Star Wars buff, that means you won. You've won the lightsaber duel. If you have the high ground.
Yeah, you're gonna let your kids watch that, right?
Oh, I'm gonna drive that into their skull, man. Star Wars. Who doesn't like Star Wars?
What about Star Trek?
Star Trek's alright. Depends on which one it is. Like Deep Space Nine, nah, fuck that shit. Enterprise, that's pretty good. Voyager.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Some people think it's like nerdy, right? But I think they're educational. It's good.
Yeah, the new Star Wars movies that were coming out, those are pretty good. I've not seen I think there's a third one out. I've not seen it. And I'll admit I've only watched like 1 or 2.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Jerry. My heart skips a beat every time he moves his cursor and selects the critter, the bear, as Hung likes to call it. The shiny white coat. Oh my God.
Dude, what? Am I missing
He killed the critter, man. What the?
I didn't see it. The only critters I see down right now are these Hydralisks.
Critter killers.
He's making work on them like they are critters. Good God. Look at this. Oof. Walt is just giving it to him. He's going to take out this mineral-only expansion. He's going to stop this +1 or +2 upgrade.
Oh, you know what? I don't think he did kill the critter. It might have been the corpse of a Hydralisk.
Yeah, I think
which looks similar to the corpse of a Ursidon.
I don't think anybody's killed any critters this game.
So, Nemu is also attacking with some Hydralisks. A Protoss is natural, but
now I think that's going to get held off.
It's not nearly the same threat that's being posed to him at his natural range.
I don't think Nemu's going to hold this Protoss army off. Man, the little Dragoon's just pounding away.
Alright, well, I owe Dewalt an apology. He's not a critter killer.
And that's your GG. Dewalt takes game 1.
Damn, Jerry. Don't you need a break? Don't you need to go to the washroom? Get some water? Aren't you thirsty? Yusek disappeared.
Who? What?
Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back.
All right, I guess you're ready, Jerry. Round 2, Nemu versus Dewalt on Circuit Breakers. In the bottom right, we have Holy Nemu. Bottom left, Mr. Dewalt. Lack of critters on this map. I don't know, man. Okay. Looks like a fast expo. Hoping he makes a gate. Maybe even 2. He's making a bunch of probes. If there's anybody out there and you want to cast, seriously, for fun, talk, shoot the shit, join our Discord and hop onto the voice channel called Opencast. Everyone's welcome. If you want to participate in a show match, join our Discord, message me, follow the rules, and we'll get you hooked up with equal partner, show match partner. And if you want to donate any money or join our Discord and sponsor a show match of your own, you're more than welcome to. This platform is really dedicated to, I'd say, players first and foremost who want to participate in a show match. If they're good enough, we'll support them financially. A and S rankers. Others, you'll get your game streamed and casted. And secondly, I guess, providing some entertainment to Brood War fans. We're also trying to get map makers to join us. Sponsor show matches of their own. Let us know what their new maps are that they've submitted to leagues for consideration. And to ask show match players to play on their maps. At least like one game in a best of 5. One map maker has joined, Minerals. We've had 1 or 2 show matches on his custom-made maps. He's also sponsored, a few show matches. Shout out to Minerals. Hopefully we'll get more. So Nemu is trying to rush in with Lings. He's being blocked by probes. Gets in, but it's not going to be enough to break. I don't know if that's worth it, Jerry. I mean, he's expanded twice, but he's making Zerglings and not droning up, right?
Oh, let's see here.
Yeah, so he tried to break with maybe 6 Zerglings, and that failed. And he's still making Zerglings. I guess this is an all-in Zergling build, right? Yeah, he's not joining up.
He needs to get those probes up to block, or he's gonna... Oh, he can't lose his cannon. Oh, he lost.
He lost it. Deal with it.
That's not good. Dewalt is in some trouble here.
Oh, he's making another one.
Yeah, but if he's got a streamline of Zerglings getting in here, this could
I guess
spell-
with this build, you can't afford to get any gas as Zerg, right? Okay, picking off 2 probes now.
Walt's doing an excellent job holding this, but now Rodos is losing probes here.
I feel like he should have maybe ran into the main with a few Zerglings, eh?
Yeah, but I mean that wasn't a bad trade. I mean, how many Zerglings he lose? 8, maybe 10. But he got some early probe harassment in. He killed 5
Yeah.
probes. So I feel like that was worth it. Same amount of minerals, but the downside for Protoss is that's your income. He does not have that income now, so he's going to be a little bit slower. While Zerg, he's got 3 hatcheries up. Make it a 4th. Yeah, so both of my kids got 2 for flinching. If anyone knows what that is, you're awesome. No, I don't abuse my kids. We just have fun.
I don't know how I feel about this, Jerry. Well, I was hoping he keeps making lings and attacking. I think he would have broke at some point, right?
Well, I don't think he would have. As soon as that cannon comes up, yeah, it's done for, pretty much.
So already got a Corsair headed to Zerg.
Appreciate everybody being here with us tonight.
We got people following us? What?
Yeah. Got a few extra viewers in here now. I mean, who doesn't want to watch these two players go at it? Some of the best in the business, man. Outside Korea, at least.
Top 10 foreigners, I'd say we have at least 5 or 6 of them
Yeah,
who regularly want to play, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
That's
Which
awesome.
is cool. Yeah, I mean, the reason we set this up was to like financially, morally support them on a frequent basis. And so far, so good.
To be fair, we're not actually, an extra source of income for them or anything. But I mean, they get to have fun doing what they've done for so long at such a high level. Now, instead of just
Oh my God, Jiraiya has joined us.
hey.
Yo, what up, guys?
Hey, how are you? Welcome.
Good. How are you guys? How's it going?
Now we have 2 competent casters, Yusuke
Excellent.
and Jiraiya.
No, I was watching the games. Pretty good game so far.
Yeah, they were, man. I wish I knew a bit more about the players in the game, but it's cool you guys joining and talking about it, right? Because you know the game and that.
Yeah. I'll give a little context. Nemu, he's been around. He's a European. He's from Bulgaria. He's very good. Dates back all the way. He plays 2 vs 2, but 1-on-1. He's had some wins over Dewalt in some big tournaments in the past.
Is that right?
That's
cool.
Yeah. Maybe not series wins, but like I want to say in BSL 8 and in pretty far. I think round of 16, Nemu took maybe 2 out of 5 games and got to a game 5. So
that makes sense. Why? Because he brought up Dewalt. He wanted to do the 1 vs 1, so that's cool.
Yeah,
I get it now.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a legacy match, a rematch for Nemu to get some revenge.
Here we go. Zealot attack coming in on Zerg. Did a decent amount of damage, but I think the real damage was done there was from the Corsairs. Look at these Corsairs go at it. He has lost every. Oh man, if he had turned around and just shot that Overlord one more time from each of those Sayers.
I think he got 8 kills. That's how many I counted on the Sayers.
He does.
Yeah,
he has
with
no Overlords left except for that one.
with Dewalt committing so many Corsairs, he really didn't have that many +1 Zealots. So it looked like Nemu actually absorbed the Zealots pretty well, but in return he lost a shit ton of OBs. It's gonna hurt. He's gonna have to do something here.
Here comes the DTs out, and then what he's going to do is hold off this attack. Zerg does not have speed, so after he holds this attack off, he's just going to be able to expand freely. He's going to have to remake those cannons, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, he's cleaning this up nicely. No OB in sight. Corsairs are still pillaging. Yeah, look at the food count. Dewalt is just kicking in with his macro. I can see on the mini-map he's building a bunch of gateways.
And he's still
forcing him to make Spore. It's not good when Nemu has to make a Spore there.
It's okay if it's before that Zealot attack comes in. The fact that he lost all those Overlords, though.
Yeah, just in general, when you're making Hydralisk, you don't want to have to make Spore as well. So generally, you don't want to have to make Spore when you're already making Hydras. This attack is going to be powerful.
Yeah, I don't think he really had a choice, though, at that point. You know, he kind of feels like he had to make these DTs on the map, and how much work those Corsairs were doing. I think he felt like he had to make a Spore just so he doesn't die to DTs.
No, he cleaned up the Zealots pretty well initially, but this follow-up is so strong from Dewalt.
Yeah.
This is how Dewalt kills his opponents. He does early damage and then follows up like a 13-unit. Yeah. This is tough to fight against. Look at that, Zealots just pouring in. I would say the skill discrepancy between these two is pretty great, I would say. Even in BSL, Nemu just played phenomenal. Like, he played really, really well, like he was in rare form. But generally, Dewalt, you know, he's probably top 2 Protoss. Between him and Bonnie.
Yeah. Now, those are some games that I would really enjoy seeing. I don't.
Yeah, they actually played recently. I think Bonnie took his number, had his number.
Yeah, it was in Clan War. I think it was 3-2, the final result.
Yeah, it was close.
Wow.
Well, Dewalt's been in Korea. He's been training his ass off.
Scan actually asked Dewalt if he was able to go to Korea, but he just can't, you know, because of the time constraints. I
thought he's been there
before you can actually enter the country. I think it's
like I think he meant like nowish.
Oh yeah, right.
Like a week ago or something like that.
He was there pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Might be issues with visas and stuff too.
Right. Dewalt taking a third while doing this attack. Observers are up as well. This is just going to be GG.
He was really trying to get that observer. You can see it's only got 24 health left.
Yep.
After he didn't get it, he left. The wall goes up. Oh, excuse me.
Second round for Mr. Nemu. Dry, did you want to join the game or?
Yeah, hop on in because you got a delay. If you're going to be in here with us, you're going to have a delay before you actually see what's going on the stream.
Oh, am I on a delay? I'm sorry. I was just watching the stream. Yeah, let me
it's not too bad, but yeah, it's a few seconds.
It's going to be noticeable for you once I start saying something about what's going on, and you're like, "That's not happened yet."
I didn't realize. I apologize.
Yeah, just follow me.
All right.
Party in the game. So.
Is this game 3? Same matchup or?
Yeah, you got it.
Mhm.
2-0 for Dewalt.
You guys should, whoever's the control of the chat should update the title. I think that would be good to get people to see actively the matchup, and they could be like, "Oh, that's pretty intriguing." Click on it because right now there's a couple things going on. I think Terror is streaming with some Korean gamers, and Gypsy is streaming. I think it'd be good to title it.
All right. I think I've been trying to get Gypsy, or maybe not. Come play Showmatch.
Oh, that would
See,
be
I don't know all the
fun.
players. Yusak, if you know him, you should invite him. But I think I have invited a few.
Do we have an
Yeah,
opponent for him?
I
I could
usually,
Discord.
I usually mean to actually send that out before we start casting the first game, and I just forgot to do that today.
I figured they heard about it. If they want to participate, they would join.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on Gypsies, but we have an opponent for him. I'm sure he'd play. He's always about practice and improving. So
Who are we missing?
Right.
Oh, Jiraiya.
invalid password. Let me rejoin here.
Even if you click on my name, just click follow. Why you suck so bad?
You got the worst screen name ever.
Your mom.
Sounds insulting when you say your screen name. Why you suck so bad? Dun dun dun. Is Nemu gonna turn it around? Or will he get shut out?
You gonna come cast with Daddy? Yes. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey. What a cute little voice.
Oh, she is a princess, dude. She's an absolute.
Your
doll.
baby girl.
I have beautiful children. You
Hey,
what?
you.
You know how to talk with that. We actually colored her hair blue. She's carrying around a little like a McDonald's toy or something like that, and it had blue hair, and she kept saying, "Blue hair, I want blue hair, Daddy, I want blue hair." I said, "Maybe we'll have Mommy buy you some." So she comes home, and she's like, "No, we can't do that." I was like, "Oh, babe, I done told her we could," and she's like, "Matt," and I'm like, "Yeah, you can do it." So she went and bought her some blue hair dye. And
That's really cool. Oh, you guys kept your word.
This shit has gotten everywhere, bro.
My God.
It comes off really easy. So every
Parents
time she-
keeping the word, at least while we were growing up, or I was.
No, my dad always kept his word, but now he never lied to me either. So like, if I ever asked him, "Hey, Dad, is Santa Claus real?" he'd be like, "Nope." we get presents from Santa every fucking year, but he's like, "Did I ever lie to you about it? If you asked me, I told you. Ask me if the Easter Bunny's real, Matt." And I'm like, "No." Here.
He broke your heart, didn't he?
Alright. Hey, it's about bedtime, you two.
You mean a random stranger didn't come down our chimney?
Right? It's like I was totally expecting that. So why is he sending this overlord out in the middle of the map? He's kind of where the Protoss is gonna
Looks like Zerg is 9 full open.
Sorry, a little sweet ass honking action here.
Ooh, the Protoss is opening with the gateway. That's tough.
Depending on the micro, it could be okay.
Yeah.
The fact that his OV is going diagonally is kind of strange. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe if he just left it outside of his base so he can see which direction the probe is coming from.
He's gonna scout the probe anyways.
maybe he's checking for a proxy. I don't know, but
Yeah, I guess proxy makes sense. But
I mean,
Dewalt's gonna see this.
proxy would absolutely destroy this 9-pull if he didn't see it and sunken up his main base.
Nice harass on the drone.
Yeah. See, that's when I'm playing against a good Protoss player that just really knows how to handle his probe early on, especially if I'm Terran. Oh my god, dude. That is the worst. I fall apart every damn time.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. It's not hard to. I mean, it's not easy to track it down and snipe it.
Yeah, I don't see how people like scan. I actually see I watch his SCV movement. I'm like, well, how the fuck is he doing that shit, man? Or Terror is just sitting there like running in circle, and that fucking arm is just sticking out from that SCV attacking shit as it moves. And I'm like, I can never get it to do that. Sometimes on a rare occasion, but no.
Look at this stop from Dewalt.
Yeah.
He scouted it early, and then he planted the forge and delayed his nexus, and just responded really well. So this puts Nemu really far back in the game. He denied the 9-pull really hard.
I was actually thinking that Dewalt would actually send out at least another zealot with this one.
He's got the 2 at home. He's got the 1 out, so he's gonna see if there's a third base timing. This pro might see that Nemu decided to make a third hatchery in his natural, which is unorthodox. Nemu is kind of an old school style player, so like these days, third hatch would be a 12.
So what was Jiraiya going on about? I understand that, you know, this 12 o'clock up here, it has an extra mineral patch, but like why don't Zerg players put it all the way over here on the right? I see high level gamers even now, Queen and such, they'll put that third hatchery over here on the top right base to secure it.
Look at that, a fourth hatch at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't agree with that position at all. Here comes these zealots are going to put some work in. Really going to delay some mining time. Going to cherry pick these Zerglings as they pop out. He looks like he's going to try to just charge on in and force Zerg into a bad fight. Dewalt picking off a couple drones. 2 down. Oof. Did lose that probe. These zealots are going to get cleaned up, but he gets another drone. Like his decision making at every point in the game, everything he does is solid.
Standing at 9 o'clock as Zerg, is that safe?
No, not at all. You're in Protoss's open base area right here. That's why I'm kind of.
If you don't take it, Protoss would take it, or no?
No, it's not good because it's closer to the enemy. It's that simple. You make it a 12.
So neither opponent is supposed to take 9 o'clock in this situation.
Yes, Protoss takes 6 o'clock, unless he's trying to force. Protoss could take 9. It's not unorthodox because Protoss can secure it with a couple of zealots and planting some cannons. You can kind of force the action there sometimes, but optimally you take 6. Optimally, you just build it further away from the enemy in all the matchups.
So why the fuck did Nemu make hatchery there?
The only one
that... Nemu is Nemu. If you guys don't know, Nemu is very special. He is a special guy. But this is his style of play. His style is delayed layer, make a bunch of hatcheries, like macro style. His hand speed is pretty fast. He's got like 300 APM. even though he's at 250 now. But Dewalt's doing a good job. He's gonna just cause a lot of distraction while he techs up DT, make more gateways, just like he did last game. He does something initially, even though it doesn't seem like it's a lot. It's buying him time.
Yeah, see what he's doing now. He's just kind of playing tag with these zealots. Just
Yep.
Pick off and try to. Oh,
Yeah, just getting one drone there is huge. But this is
matchup that I can ever
this
see.
is
Doesn't look good for Dewalt. Am I wrong?
no, this is exactly how Nemu was able to be competitive in the past. He finds these timings. You know, there's no layer in sight, so DT is very powerful here. He didn't come into Corsair, so DT should be coming soon. But Nemu has a window of opportunity here to do something.
Speed is so far away, too. He's going to let this gateway go, and he's going to actually get his +1 done before he loses his forge. But it's going to buy him some time to get these other cannons up.
He's committing. I think there's too many Dewalts.
I don't know about this.
No, that wasn't good.
Yeah.
More streaming down. Range did kick in, but he didn't kill the forge. That's the problem.
Yeah. You're not able to keep Protoss from constantly pumping out these cannons. Speed's still just a little over, let's see, 60%, probably 70% now. And once that comes up, Walt has enough gateways to stave this off. It's not looking good for a Zerg player anymore. See, the only instance that I feel like building an expansion closer to your opponent is okay is if it's Terran versus Protoss. Terran does it. But even Nemu has got to try something, he says, and he decides to make a hatchery outside of Protoss's base. Meanwhile, Dewalt is sitting on 1,400 gas. Now, I don't think this hatchery is going to get up. Maybe it'll create a little bit of a wall, a little bit of a distraction here for Nemu to be able to clean up these zealots. Oh my god. So that actually went a completely different direction than I thought. I think it might be over here.
Is that a hatchery in front of Dewalt's natural?
Yep. Wow, okay. I'm wrong again. God, this game, man. What do you think, Dry? Oh, he left.
Well,
Oh.
no, it's just me. I might have gotten disconnected, maybe just left.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, no, Dry, he may have got disconnected, but he's not hearing you.
You know, I feel like he could have probably made some Zerglings while he was waiting to make more Hydralisks.
Yeah, I feel like that the Zergling wall is just so good to go straight Hydras like he did. I see now he's lost his other base. He's having to drop 2 more hatcheries in his main. I don't see Nemu coming back at this point. And I know I said it was the other way around just a minute ago, but that Zealot pump was just so good. Look at this. He's just pumping out of these gateways. 7 gateways, just streamlining. This might be the beginning of the end. He said he got disconnected. He can't reconnect. And that's it. Dewalt.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Nemu. Oof.
3-0 for Dewalt versus Nemu.
Fun games.